So cute.
I keep her. All right, kids, how you doing?
Good.
Good. First of all, whether it's me or anybody else, I probably can't give you somebody's social security number. I think it's against federal law. Pretty much when people come through, they come through quite often with a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's unfinished business. Sometimes they got stuff to say. Sometimes it's just to let you know they're okay. And where do people come through from? It's not like everybody's kind of got like a different version of heaven, so to speak. It's not one size fits all. You know, so God forbid when you pass, you're not going to some golden temple with pearly gates and you're not running around a toga. I don't think I want to run around a toga. But you get the point, okay? I've had people come through. This morning I had an old dude come through sitting in a director's chair with a glass of Jack Daniels. But that's who he was. You know, like I was reading for his daughter and his wife, and he was there with his buddies. They were all sitting around having a snort, okay? Well, that's kind of the deal. You know, I got like Grandpa, and then there's this other guy and another guy, and they're all, one of them had a cigar, and they're all sitting there, and they're drinking, and there's a little campfire going, and they're sitting at the cottage. That's where they wanted to be. Makes total sense, you know? Usually you get more than one person. I mean, you'll get a star of the show, so to speak. You already know that. They kind of clam on and don't let go for a while. Especially, no offense, but the person we're looking for had personality. I can feel that already, so I'm not worried about that. But you also might get like a couple of aunts, a cousin, and a grandma. Well, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's not usually just the one. We all get people we've lost, and that's how it works. In case you're wondering, are they going to be standing behind you? That'd be a little freaky.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't.
No, but you get the point.
Yeah.
What happens is when I do this, usually for me, it's kind of like a daydream. It's like watching somebody's memories or thoughts. So it's kind of cool. And the words just kind of pop in. You know, like all of a sudden, I could be telling you something. I don't know what the heck or why I'm telling you, but I'll be telling you anyway. And by the way, if something doesn't quite make sense, I'm going to tell you anyway, because it doesn't always make sense to me. You know, people come out with some really crazy stuff, but that's people. You know, I mean, sometimes like,
Personality.
yeah. And then people like to talk about how they passed, and you would wonder why. You know, like, why am I going to talk about how I died? Well, think of it. You go to the grocery store, you go someplace, you run into somebody, and the first thing they tell you is what's been happening to them. You know, like, oh, I had the flu last week, and, you know, I pooped my pants, and blah, blah, blah. I'm being honest. You know, maybe I didn't poop my pants, but you get it. But people like to talk, you know, like to talk. So it's no different on the other side. People are usually, they look pretty comfortable. So are they going to come through in a three-piece suit or something? Why would you? You know, I mean, I've even had people come to talk about what they're buried with. You know, like, oh, you stuck that note in my pocket, or, you know, I had one guy come through because they gave him cigarettes with no lighter. It's like, well, somebody stuck.
That's useless.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how he's going to light it down there anyway, but, you know, it's kind of, so that's pretty much what it's about. Sometimes people come through if they're not happy with somebody too. You know, you catch the old, like, why'd you do that? I had one guy tell somebody they were stupid. And that was pretty stupid. Why'd you do that? You know, but that's who he was in life. So that's pretty much the whole deal. If you got questions, please ask. Look, we deal with up to 500 people in a room because we do some big events.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 people on my couch, well, one in a chair, aren't going to bother me a whole lot. You know, and you guys seem pretty nice. I don't know about the middle one there, but everybody else is like, she's a little, like, I think she's going to attack me if I don't bring them through.
Nope, I'm not going to attack you. I just have really bad anxiety right now.
Oh, relax.
I've been to you before 8 years ago, so I know what you're about.
Okay, I know, but I gotta do it for the rest of the
I know,
crowd,
I'm just
okay?
saying.
So
I'm
yeah,
good.
you know I don't roll on the floor, I don't bark or anything.
Mhm.
My head don't spin, I don't spit pea soup or anything like that. but that's kind of fun. That's pretty much the whole deal. The reason I chatted is you seem real nice, but it takes me a minute to get used to you. You know, I mean, I got like 4 people sitting here looking at me, and I'm going like, okay. It's really weird because once I get started, it doesn't matter whether it's one person or 100 people. It's like everything for me just drops away. What I'm seeing in my head seems like at that moment more important. So it's kind of cool. Couple quick things, and I know this is just in case you ever wonder about weird things. Like recently, I had somebody in from Mexico. I had a whole family, and I had an interpreter with them. And I don't speak Spanish. Yet I could understand the guy.
That's neat.
Because they're going like, "Oh, you speak Spanish?" I'm going like, "No," but it's like Google Translator. You know, I've had people from Brazil. I've had people from France. We've had people from all over the place, and to me, it all sounds the same.
Right.
So it's evidently when you're gone, the language part doesn't really matter. So in case you ever wondered this stuff.
Universal.
Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes they tell me where the money's hid. So we were up to like $200 and some odd thousand worth of found money.
That's fun.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
well, fun for them. I didn't get anything out of it. You know, I didn't even get a gift card. So, you know, I'm hoping for like Cracker Barrel. I'd be happy. Nah. Oh, yeah, we found the $100,000. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you. That was great. That's pretty much the whole deal. It's kind of funny. You notice I keep looking at you? There's a reason. I got something coming through, and it's connected to you first. But it's kind of weird because it's almost an apology. Because I keep hearing like, "Tell her I'm sorry." For what, I don't know. They're not telling me yet, but there's an "I'm sorry." Can I be really blunt with you guys?
Yeah.
I was a pain in the ass.
Weren't you for real?
But I'm sorry. By the way, if I was still here, I'd still be a pain in the ass.
Absolutely.
That's not gonna change, and that's okay. But I had a good heart. Okay? By the way, not everybody liked me, you know. It's almost like you either liked me or really didn't like me.
Absolutely.
And I really didn't give a shit. By the way, I'm telling you just as I'm hearing it. Okay, so this is like right from the hip. By the way, it also feels like I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. So there was no, you know, sometimes people when they pass, they get that time to say goodbye to everybody, to get that moment. So it was really tough because there's no closure on either side because I didn't get a chance to say goodbye, correct? But I'm not gone, you already know that. I'm gonna harass you forever.
He does.
I like him.
He's
So did
pretty
we.
likable.
Well, no, you know what I mean? He's like, by the way, he's not dressed real fancy,
No.
okay? He looks like pretty chill at the moment, like t-shirt and, you know,
Basketball shorts.
yeah,
Yeah.
loose.
Sandals.
He doesn't like tight clothes, you know.
No.
It's like it would bother him. Like the loose stuff is fine. It's the ending feels very traumatic because it's like 1 minute I'm here, 1 minute I'm gone. Like I didn't get a chance to really think about much. My brain still works, you know. Like my brain's working, even though like the body's not, the brain's still here. Fucking song.
Oh God.
Sorry.
He killed me this morning with a song.
Yeah,
He did.
it did that just to make you bawl.
I did.
In case you want to know, it's like I did that just to make you bawl.
Of course he did.
It's like ha 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 ha. This is really funny. Look, she's crying. Ho, ho, ho.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. But he's an asshole you could really like.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. gotta make sure you take care of yourself. You don't tend to take care of yourself enough, you know. It's like he doesn't want to see you on that side. He'd be really irritated if you show up. You got that?
Mm.
So you take care of yourself. You gotta be around a long time. You got stuff to do. He's just letting him know.
Good.
It's like he wants to see you here. He's going to become daddy of our nation. I'm sorry. There's a girl he's mad at. As we know. I don't know why. I don't know why she caused trouble. But he said she caused trouble. This is after he passed. So I don't know why somebody said something nasty. But he said she's a bitch.
She is.
She should like be quiet. Oh, he's gonna go haunt her.
Thank you.
By the way, present company excluded. You guys are all okay. In case you want to know. Isn't that nice? All his, by the way, no, he wasn't in pain. Because you always wanted to know. I don't feel like I'm in pain. It's kind of like everything shut down, boom. But I don't feel like. Why is he blaming himself for being gone?
He relapsed.
Because he's blaming himself. Again, I'm going to be more blunt than I would with a lot of people because he's very blunt.
Mm.
Like,
That's
I
good.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay? I had it made. Like, I was on this really good path and I was all set, everything was cool, and I fucked up. You got it? He's not blaming you, he's not blaming you or you. He's blaming himself. Nobody held a gun to my head, I fucked up. And by the way, it's not because anybody did anything wrong. So if you're blaming yourself, knock it off. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but he's trying to tell you, it's like, you know how people feel guilty, like I should have, I could, I would, I should have done this. He's trying to tell you, yeah, he made some bad choices. You know what's really sad? He was talented.
Absolutely.
You know? Like he could do stuff.
You could bring people together in a second.
Yeah, he was very talented. You know, it's really funny. He should have been a counselor.
Yeah.
He should have been the person getting people to straighten their shit out.
Yeah.
That's actually what he wanted, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to help other people get their act together.
He got his act together.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah. And it was good.
It was good.
He's standing by a car with a bunch of people right now. They're all kind of, he's like leaning on the fender. I'm somewhere, it looks like, I don't know, it's almost a parking lot talking to people. We're just talking right now. By the way, he's not alone, you know. There's like 2 other younger people there with him because they're chatting right now. So no offense, you guys aren't immune to tragedy. There's more than one person there. That's really sad. Why is he so worried about you? I mean, you seem fine. He just wants to make sure you're, he keeps asking me if you're okay. You seem good. You know, you're not messing up.
No.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. By the way, there's nothing happening to you, okay?
No, I know.
So I'm not telling you like there's a warning here. That's not the deal.
Mm,
He's just trying to take care of you.
I know.
He always did.
That's real nice. By the way, you look pretty good, like you could take care of yourself pretty good. Well, no, you're not gigantic, but you look like you're in pretty good shape.
I try.
But he just worries about you.
You always did.
I wouldn't want to be the person to pick on you. If he has to come back from the other side, he will. It's like Ghost Rider. Like, he's gonna show up.
When it came to his family, absolutely, and that one was part of our family, period.
Yeah. Okay, you're like adopted.
Yep.
Once you're in, you know.
For life.
Yeah. It could be worse. I like that. He looks at you and goes, it could be worse, you know. He didn't get to talk to you either. You know, he's afraid of you a little bit.
Me?
Yeah. Well, not like you're going to punch his lights out. Kind of thing. You don't want to look stupid. I know you don't have all the answers in the universe, but you don't want to look stupid. And I don't know why, but he's telling you that, okay? Because sometimes he held back from saying some stuff. You he could pick on,
Yeah.
you know?
We had a loving relationship.
Oh, yeah. It's like two cats in a burlap bag.
We were great.
Oh, yeah. And he would miss you sincerely. By the way, he knew you had your back. You had his back, you know. If there was no place to go, you still would always open the door.
Yeah.
He knew that, okay? Burnt pizza. Were you a bad cook?
No, but I have a new oven and I burnt pizza and my kids yelled at me.
So he said, tell her it's burnt pizza. Jeez, you need to learn how to cook. You can buy her an oven, it doesn't mean she can cook, you know.
It's true.
I can cook just fine.
I'm sure you cook wonderful.
Don't ask me to cook frozen pizza.
Alright. Because he said it's burnt pizza. By the way, this kind of tells you he's been around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he knows you're burning the pizza, it's not like he's that far away.
No.
Why? Because he doesn't want to go away. By the way, he's not stuck here, you know. He's not like, I'm stuck here. He can go anywhere he wants. He chooses to be around you guys. Why? That's love. Okay? And why is he so mad at his dad?
Because he's a major asshole.
It's like, he's really pissed at him.
Mm-hmm.
We're all really mad at him.
Really, really mad at him.
It's bad enough he feels screwed over himself. But he screwed everybody else over too.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't always have to get along, but you still should be there for people.
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah. By the way, he hasn't accepted his death yet, you know. He just blocked it out. It's almost like we'll just let it go.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't deal with it.
We don't.
No.
It's just something that sometimes is said, not felt. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Who the put the solar light near me?
You. Mama.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said it's like a night light.
You're always playing pranks on each other.
You got a kick out of it. Alright? It's funny that there's one person that stops by themselves there. They get out of the car and they stop. I don't know what that's about. He says there's one person that just stops by themselves. And why would he be by a river? He's standing by water right now.
He liked the water.
I'm not fishing.
No.
I just stand by the water.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking in.
Mhm.
We're jumping in.
We're jumping in.
I'm just standing there right now. I can picture him jumping off a bridge.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the time.
You know, like, oh, there's a nice bridge.
It's true.
Yeah,
Driving down the road, pulled over to do it many times. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's him.
it's a nice bridge. Like, wow, boom, there he is in the water. There's a child there too, you know,
Yeah.
because he said he's with the child. It's like he's taking care of the child. Okay?
Yep.
I'll make sure everything's okay. He feels like the big uncle guy. Like, I'm gonna take care of things.
It's my brother's son.
Yeah. I'm gonna take care of things. So he's not by himself. The child or him, okay?
Yep.
By the way, kids have a special place. It's like they're taken care of anyway. But this is even more special. By the way, he's a big kid himself.
He is.
This is kind of like, we're gonna go mess around. But it's good. Do you know his heart was broken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
It's all he ever wanted, you know, was someone to really be in love with. You know, he would have liked to have had like a home and a family, and yeah, he'd still be crazy, but that's all he really wanted.
Yep.
But this is hitting too close to home. I have a son who almost died last year, actually 2 years ago. He was about that far from ODing. He had a few times, and this was like his last call. In the last 2 years, his life turned around. He actually got married. He has a beautiful daughter, and he's got a real job. Yeah.
Lucky.
Oh no, we lost one already. But I expected to get the phone call from the police telling me to come identify him.
Right.
But when I'm doing this is it's very close to home. Because we did lose a son. He was 30 years old and pretty much wasted himself. So I know what this feels like more than you'll ever know.
No, I do know.
Yeah, no, trust me. You know, and you always blame yourself. Should have done this, could have done that, could have done more. But you couldn't have. You held them together for a long time, you know. Even when other people would have gave up. So he knows that. All right? You know what's really weird? I'm seeing him as a little kid ripping apart Christmas presents right now. You know how like some kids take one present at a time?
No.
I'm tearing through things.
Yep.
And I'm having a great time.
He was a beast.
Yeah. But you know what he's trying to tell you? Life wasn't bad.
No, life was real good.
Yeah. This is not like boo-hoo, poor me.
No.
You know, this is not an abused, sad little kid who's neglected. He had a pretty decent life. He just wants you to know that, okay? That he appreciated it. He even misses you when you're mad at him. She could get really mad at him.
Yeah, she can.
He's like, you just tell him, don't let her fool you.
No, none of them made me mad.
You're in like dangerous company here.
He knows. He knows.
Like, whoa, you know, sleep with one eye open. Like, jeez. Poor kid's gotta wake up somewhere in a dumpster.
And he knows that.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not a bad thing.
Remember, has strict rules. And he follows them when he's at my house.
You seem like a pretty decent guy.
He is a very decent guy.
Who has the fancy Toyota? Is that you or?
I don't know.
He showed me what looks like a fancy Toyota. I don't know what the heck that's about. You know, like Fast and Furious kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whose car, what that's about. Maybe it's something he just wanted, I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Probably thinks he's Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
He had a job, you know. I had a job, you know. I had things figured out.
He did.
There's no black, white, good, bad in any of this. It's just people. You know what I mean? People always try to, oh, there's this, there's that. They're just people. And it's sad and I'm sorry, but he's okay. And he loves messing with you.
I know he does. He does it all the time.
You're deeper. Okay? Like he can mess with her because he knows it really gets under her skin. But you're deeper. Not that you have very deep feelings, but it's almost like it's different around you. Black stones are nice, you know. I like the black stones, they're shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about a black stone.
I just went to the beach the other day and I brought one home.
Okay, they're shiny.
Yep.
When they're wet, they're shiny.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there's a little short lady there too, and she's connected to you too. She's old.
Meme.
She's cute. She's kind of like wobbling around the kitchen. I don't mean wobble, but
Oh, I know.
she's got that little shuffle. You hungry?
I'm always hungry.
I'll make,
I eat like a lumberjack.
I'll make you something to eat. You hungry? Sit down. I'll make you something to eat.
And it's my mom. You know, always feeding everybody.
Well, you were a good girl. You were. You took care of me. I asked her about your father and she went,
Still the same old meme.
No offense.
Yep.
Like, is he around? Ah!
Doesn't matter. I can't even tell you if he's still around.
Yeah. Like, don't worry about him.
He was a non-factor.
Right, that's kind of what she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah, non-factor.
She took care of things. She did her best, you know. Who's Mary? Because she said she ran into Mary. That a friend of hers or something?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's another little lady there.
Mary.
And she's sitting at the table. She says, oh, I ran into Mary.
Oh, I do know who. I do know who that is.
Yeah, they're chatting right now, back and forth. Almost fighting. You know what I mean? Kind of like, "Rah."
Yep.
But they're getting along. It's kind of like, they look like they're enjoying fighting.
Old friends.
Yeah.
Very old.
The sister's there. She said the sister's there. You've got a lot of family on that side.
I have all of my family on that side.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I feel like there's a reunion going on. I'm at the giant VFW in the sky. You know, like everybody's there. The young man's not, though. He's not at the reunion. He's like separate.
Uh-huh.
They're all hanging out. He's kind of like taking care of other business. You don't have to get rid of the stuff, you know. You can sit there. People will tell you that you should do this and you should do that. It can just sit there right now. It's not hurting anything. Okay? I think you know what he's talking about.
His car.
Yeah, just sit there right now. When you're ready, you can get rid of it, but you don't have to right away. He wants to know how you're really doing. I mean, you look fine. You need to get away, you know. I don't mean run away, but you need a break. It's kind of like time to clear your head, okay? She's really smart, you know.
Mm-hmm. She is. I'm very proud of her.
Yeah, because he's saying she's really smart. I think he wishes he had your brain sometimes. I have to ask you, so what do you do?
I'm a manager at Walmart.
Because he's going like, she's real smart. He seems proud of you.
You came a long way.
By the way, not that he's not proud of you too, okay? But it's different. You're like his worst nightmare.
Good. At least he still knows.
You, it's like, wow, look at her. She's really proud.
She came a long way these last 5 years.
Yeah. You're not done. That's really good.
Not.
No, you're gonna go places. That's really nice. She's supposed to have a really cute daughter, you know.
Who?
You.
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh boy, guys.
I didn't say yet.
No.
I mean, they're preventable, you know.
Miranda doesn't want children ever. But she'd be a great mom.
She'd be a wonderful mother.
Yeah, she would.
And you'd have one really cute daughter, you know.
Get to
you
working.
just let me know. Just be a little careful if you really don't want one, okay? I don't, that doesn't mean there are, you get it. Okay? As I tell my youngest son as he leaves the house, wrap that rascal. Okay?
It's true.
You'd make a great mom. You'd be like protective mom. I could picture you like, touch that kid, you're dead. And you'd mean it.
I would.
I was supposed to thank you for stepping up for things. You don't think you do much, but you stepped up. You were there for people when they needed you. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
So thanks. But he's serious around you two. You two is like, fuck. I get over here, they're like all serious.
Because they take care of me when I ask them to.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to thank you. You don't know how much that means. Got it? Good. He really likes you. No, I mean, like, he don't like everybody.
No.
But he really likes you.
I was his right hand man.
Yeah. Just don't follow in his footsteps. Can't afford to have you there too. Roses, 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 roses. I don't know what that's about, but he's telling me roses, 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 roses.
He would bring me roses all the time.
Yeah, because it's roses, roses, roses.
Mother's Day, Father's Day.
You deserve them. Okay?
He was a brat.
Even if you told him not to, he was gonna anyway.
Yeah. I told him, don't bring me flowers because they just died. They're already dead. You cut them, leave them alone. Bring me a plant. Had to be roses.
We love you. No, he does not have wings. But he said he don't have horns either.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it doesn't work like you think. He was never really bad.
No.
Raise hell.
Yeah.
That's
But
for
he
sure.
was- But he wasn't bad.
No.
Like, he didn't pick on people that,
Couldn't handle it.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you deserved it and you could handle it, I'll pick on you.
Yeah.
That's why he was serious with her all the time.
Yeah.
Because Miranda couldn't handle it.
No, she was too sensitive.
I'm not gonna pick on the weak, I'm not gonna pick on the sensitive, I'm not gonna pick on, okay? If you're tough enough, if your skin's thick enough, that's okay. I'll pick the shit out of you.
He does.
But and you've been trying real hard. That's all he can ask out of you. Okay? You're building a life. And yeah, if she needs you, you're there, you take care of things, you both do. That's all he could ask.
I might be a little late, but I run.
You did
Wait.
good.
Late's fine.
The what?
Being a little late's fine.
I hope so.
That's okay. What Chinese place did they close?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't believe they closed the Chinese place. That really bothered you.
Mhm. It really bothered me.
Bitch, they closed it.
That's exactly what I said when I drove by.
It's, I can't believe that. I'm gone for a little while and they closed the fucking Chinese place. I love his sense of humor. He's warped.
It was amazing.
It's funny where he is, it feels like late summer, early fall. You know when you get those days where it's like, kind of like even today where it's nice, but it's not super hot. And then in the evening it gets cool. That's about where he is.
Favorite time of the year.
Yeah. You know, it's like being excited like a little kid about it. Who is Bill?
And my uncle.
He said hi.
I'm surprised.
He didn't say much else.
Yeah.
He walked through and told her hi. He's like, okay, I'm Bill. I go, okay.
So there's a story behind Bill. Bill is my father's brother. And I found out after I had my son that he's also my